Hello everyone, Phantom Flame 505, and welcome back to more Legends CA. Now what I'm going to do here is to get some points for the ticket. Oh wait, it's already maxed out. My bad. I totally forgot. Sorry, a message just kind of popped up on my phone. You did great, Flame! What? We did kind of leave the heavy lifting to you again, huh? That is a natural consequence of someone proving themselves so brutally dependable. For sure. And the job is definitely getting done, but I wonder, is this really enough to just find and calm down Pokemon after they rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? I heard we get at the actual root of the problem. Now that we can do that until we know what's causing rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. I'm sure it's following whatever leads they have. If they were, you'd think Finny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact it hasn't told us anything probably means they don't know for sure yet either. Hey Roxas, welcome to the stream, how you doing? I bet they tell us anything they knew that could come in handy, even if it didn't directly relate to Rogue Mega Evolution. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Flame. The opponent your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face Trainer Ivor. Looks like we're facing Ivor today. And this flamboyant guy. Really? That's really nice, Roxas. Sorry, the heart icon kinda is blocking some of the messages. I meant some of the wording in the message. Oh, it's Ivor from the Fist of Justice. Remember when we ran into him? I think it was by the Wild Zone in Rogue Plaza. He runs a dojo that teaches karate or some other kind of martial arts. I bet you anything he master fighting type user. I believe their dojo is near Junet Plaza. What a relief to know where they are and not have to track them down like we did with Kanari. That was such a chore. Keyblade DLC? Nice. What's it about? I don't recall there being any detective work. You simply used the information I have. So, Flame, do you have a Challenger ticket already? Naturally. Why don't you go say hi to Ivor and get a look at him before you two battle then? Promotion match right after battling a bunch of rogue Pokemon? That's a lot. That's a lot. Be careful. A new ROM hack? What's the ROM hack about? Hang on, let me get something right here. Yeah. Just want to make sure. Ooh, a Ben 10 ROM hack. That sounds interesting. Maybe one day I'll see it. True birds. Okay, we're here. Hey, I remember you. Flame, right? You beat me in the battle, right? In front of Ivor Sensei. That one time. What did you want now? Getting to duke it out with Ivor. What? That? And what? You were just ranked Y when we battled. You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that. I have to ask. You did earn a Challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request a battle both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Sure, why not? Sure. Thank you. I'm going to become fourth strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. Well, looks like she's saying on the choke. Alright, so I have a charge card. You may have my back against the rope, but I'll prove that the fist of justice never flinches. Sure. Sure you will. So, your strength outshines mine once again. You're just too strong. Does TMC have their own dojo with even harsher trainer than ours? Or what? I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Here, this seed of mystery is for you. Did you bring me seeds just like that one? I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But, I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves, you know, but the truth is that Ibert Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister, Gwen. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. What? What? Where are you? So she's not here either then. That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Jose outside Wild Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? Actually I'm here to battle you. He's your opponent for the next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. You don't have a phone? I tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger on them. So I rely on my younger sister Gwen to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwen since yesterday. My apologies, Gwen. I'm just so worried about my poor sister. I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now you'll excuse me. Alright, great. Looks like he's at it again. And he's off again. I think he has to stamina. Hey. But I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwen on his own. And you say like this. Maybe there's someone who plans to ask for help. Someone who's good at finding. Know anybody like that who lives in me? Oh, you mean Emma? That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Oh, great. Now we gotta find Gwen. don't know what to do with med type. Can't seem to keep focused for very long at all. I guess I finally got no choice but to ask for help from the legendary yoga master. I heard from one of my yogi friends that the yoga master trains at one somewhere among the five, where the clock points to 12. Once you reach that circle, she said the master would be found at the spot closest to heaven. Please, could you help me find the legendary yoga master? Do it for Meditite. It looks like I'm going to have to find the legendary yoga master. I think I know where she might be. There she is. Alright, Madgen, let's end our train for today. Oh, do you need something? Yeah, there's someone that needs your help. That's right. I'm the one some people call the legendary yoga master. What brought you to me today, then? Like I said, someone need your help. Hello. I wanted to talk to you about my med type. It just can't seem to stay focused. I've been making sure to give it plenty to eat so it can possibly be getting distracted by hunger. Well, there's your problem. Your Meditite should be eating just one berry each day. Eating more than necessary can put undue stress on Meditite's body, you know? What? But I just... Don't be alarmed. I'll take you all you need to know, starting from the basics. Really? Thank you so much. I can see why people call you the legendary yoga master. That sounds nice, Roxas. Those two are really... Like, Ben is really a nice... I used to watch Ben 10 when I was a child. So, getting to play as them in a ROM hack with Pokemon sounds pretty exciting. I don't think I could get by on just one berry each day, but I'll make sure to take good care of myself, so I can take good care of my meds. Whoa, really? Nice. Yeah, there. Uh-oh. Dang it, they got me again! Someone get me out of here, please! Just after Poco hit this thing with a powerful move! No need to be gentle! Oh, it looks like I'm going to have to get you down then. doing? Phew! Thanks for the help getting me out of that sticky situation. You really saved me. How did that happen? That was the work of these spinnerack here. Well, truth is, the three of them are my partners. I call them the spinnerack siblings. When they get angry, they always wrap me up and leave me high and dry like that. This time I messed up by destroying a web they just finished making big mistake. The three are throwing me up the left me hanging, but I wish they'd shown some mercy. It's not like I did it on purpose. Okay, you made your point. I'll be more careful, I promise. But you know, we'd be fair use for all that silk, nets, and ropes to sell for some quick cash. Kidding! That was a joke! Don't string me up again! Spinnerack siblings. Smooth move, pal. Now they're on the warpath. A tight note based on Kevin 11? Oh, nice. That sounds really cool. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hey, there's Ivor again. Hello there, Flame. What brings you here? Well, the same thing as Ivor. Well met once again, Flame. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwen. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more than more to go on. Then she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. I understand. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home? Or the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall? I see. Your sister certainly has her unique interests, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts. If we go there, understand. I'm out. I'm on it. He just left. If Meanie was feeling better, it could search for his sister using his telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Flame. We'll be waiting for you in the China district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumios. Looks like Asper's asleep. That's good to know, Roxas. Oh there, have you ever wanted your Pokemon to heal themselves even while they attack opponents? Pokemon Battle? Well, I've got news for you. There are moves that let you use them. Some moves actually absorb HP from the opponent. Care to experience the effects yourself for your Pokemon? Will have their HP drained while my Pokemon are healed. Imagine beyond the horror. Oh, I know how HP drainage works. So, let's take care of business. Not able to absorb HP. What? Hold out. easy to win if your opponents are healing as they attack you. Is it? And again, that didn't stop you from winning, clearly. And to think I even had all my Pokemon equipped with Fake Roots. Fake Roots are items that allow Pokemon to absorb more HP here. Let me give you one, too. Once you discover the fun of healing while attacking, it really sucks you in. What's that got? What's that supposed to mean? Emma, Fling, I looked all over, but Gwen's not here either. That's to be expected, Ivor. Now let's compass the area and gather information about Gwen. Fling, I appreciate your help with integrating people around the city hall. Gwen from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the compliments launched by folks here at their dojo about how loud their training sessions are. Here she often heads to the cafe off the Central Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Finally leads Flame? One might be near Central Plaza. That matches what I heard too. It said like she left to Central Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood. I'm on it. To be a bit full of himself. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with families. Anyway, we should hurry after him. Is there something wrong with my mic, or something like that? Or is it just me? I'm afraid there's no sign of Gwen here either. And we need to ask around to learn more. Well, isn't our local detective the usual fire blast roast for you today? I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flavor roast. And any information you have on the certain missing girl to go? Oh, I'm getting questioned here. I'll spill help me out with any investigation. Seems fun. Here, yeah, I seen her. She came by earlier with Dynamo Girl. Any idea who that could be, Flame? Oh, that's possibly Canary. Those two seem like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, as they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I meet this Canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Flame? Where is it? We could visit wrestling construction. Wrestling construction, eh? I'm on it. Wait! Ah! Not again. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we already got started. We should hurry to run some construction, too. Come on. We certainly hope to see you again soon. Oh, thanks, Roxas. Alright, do you know where Gwen is? Oh, here. Oh, there she is. Ivor, are you bugging her about Gwen? It would seem there's no sign of Gwen here either. What's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. Imagine me has barged in out of nowhere, knows where Gwen. So wrong, I nearly had a heart attack on the street. These flipping top ain't here, or there wasn't no love or a brawl. Sorry, Canary. We probably won't reveal her location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwen. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious. But, like, I said J-Folk ain't here. So, I love a quiz to So tell you what. Try guessing if you're close. I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwen. Nailed it, muscle bag! If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Alright. Wait, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join Kinetic Crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Blaine wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwen. Not sure how fancy detective got called in this Fanny Fetch quest, but I'm in, and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You're ready to lose. You ready to lose? I'll win again. Let's see. Bring on! No mercy this time! I'm going in for the overkill! She is definitely over her head. Alright! Ball. Playing around with electrons, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. you? You're supposed to get stronger than me? Whatever. You want to know where Chico is? She's been at Connect since way back, so we're very close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. And one game, sheesh. She mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is when I heard that Chico wanted to go over the X, Y, and Z axis, don't meet up. Where that means. And she was going on about needing to be a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. As I heard, she was headed to some fountain. Depiction a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she beat it in here. Yeah, I'm wondering that too, but a fountain, now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has her partner? Of course, that would be Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its type is Ghost and Fire. That fountain seems like a pretty important clue. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that when Chandelure will struggle, I wonder. A Closter. Yes, Closter. It's a water type Pokemon, isn't it? Chandelure is a fire type, which means it's weak to water types. Great, so we should look for Closter. Yes? I'm on it. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Pole might just want some alone time? I need space if I have to deal with a brother like Ivor a lot. Ivor, a lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wire zone known right now to look for actual Foster. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace and Williams. And that's exactly what I am planning to do. Come on, Flame. Let's hurry over to Closter Fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor, wait! It's a Closter Fountain! Ugh. I'm starting to feel Gwen's pain right now. Yeah, sometimes I wish I could take a stroll down Lilian, say, one of these days. saving... Oh, you're going to... Did you on Strangers? Nice! I got that game on my PS5. I'm not... Wait. Let me see a fountain here. There's no sign of it going anywhere. So... You don't have any idea where Gwen might be in this area then? But this must be the right place. There's the Cluster Fountain, just like Kanari told us. Well, Blaine, do you think we'll find Gwen somewhere around here? I don't know. I'm sure. We don't have any other leads to go on through the process. As a location, this should be the place. But so, where could Gwen be hiding? This place is just an empty square. Do we have any other clues? Let's see. Was X something about a place? Wait, there was something about a place where X, Y, and Z axis within meet. Yes, of course, dear. The axis is horizontal, the Y axis is vertical, and Z axis is depth. Which means, likely, starting from the right place, I'm guessing our axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust Y. Once we down, we'll be on the right track to find Gwen. I mean, you should go down into the sewers, but there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be, Blaine? I vaporize the water. Vaporize the water, huh? I suppose the legendary Pokemon might have a fire tank with on enough to do that. I don't think anyone could vaporize this much water, even after extensive training. I don't know what it will stop. Stop the water? That sounds like a total order. It's coming. Oh yeah, there was a Switch version. I remember. The skills I've honed in the fist of justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha! I've hit it. It's just to smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upward. Upward, yes. Then the water flowing below will drain away. Yes, a perfect solution. Go Felix, you! Ivor, will you stop? Stop right there. You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the fist of justice taking things too far. But you might be on to something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somewhere. Then I shall use martial arts after all. And I might have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. We freeze the fountain's nozzle to stop the flow. The water that's filling the pool below out is emptying to the sewer. Then we can investigate. And Ivor, you're such a meathead! Well, we do have an ice tank Pokemon that knows ice. There we go. Almost done, Flame. When all the water's draining through the sewers. There we go. Now we can enter the sewers. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search for the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Of course, Erwin doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head into Flame. Right. Into F. Sound like some sort of bad joke that went south in our context. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwen be safe down here then? I'll show you why we're trying to find her. Understood! I'm on it! There he goes again. There he goes again. Come on, we should look for Gwen, Flame. Watch out for wild Pokemon. I'm not going to lie, Ivor is kind of like my least favorite character because how dumb he acts sometimes. Trying to deal with his pain in the ass is really a chore. Annoyed by it. Nice. Was showing that yeah, I say so too. Roxas, he's really that much of a meathead. Roxas, how's your Tomodachi like game doing? And by the way, oh, great luck. Here you are, Flame. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property! Wait, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure out this way. don't notice anything unusual about the door hinges. There's only tiny gaps between the door and the floor. It looks like a regular lock made of some sort of alloy. So there's no clever way to open this door then. So we'll just have to find a key. When do you think the key could be? Maybe a Pokemon has it? Might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even educate a guess. Hey, the clef key! Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was a clef key, right? Let's go after it. Seems possible that one of the clef keys could help us open that lock back there. And I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds over 100 miles per hour. This does unfortunately mean there is a chance of clef key being knocked out as it is caught, but that's just a risk I will have to take. Ivor! Would you stop trying to hurt things? Jeez! What's your problem with everything? That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not an ancient facility, you know? This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. God, I don't want to think too. How many Pokemon did you clunk in the head with that thing? That Pokeball is not a weapon! Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to you, Wayne. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Good grief, Ivor. Alright, now catch that clef key. Here goes nothing, I guess. Don't forget, we don't want just knock it out. We want to catch that clef key. I getcha. Gotcha. Nice catch! I feel I have witnessed the very essence of masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? No comment. Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. We're counting on you, Klefki. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we're truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. just detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? He's going to smash it, isn't it? If there is no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then I must open by a key. But there is no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let this become the key. Our passage will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! Jesus! Oh, that! Our way is clear. Let's press on. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted by my phone for a moment. So that's what he calls a plan? Personally, I call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't break a brick wall. There's a chandelier. Did you both see that? It was a chandelier. With both the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same chandelier that Gwen has as her partner. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry for the wait. I had to have some dinner. You know, kind of sucks without a second Martin there. It looks like a dead end. No door or anything. Ain't no sign of that Shenlord either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so there is no surprise. It's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwen is. Can observation, given the situation, I say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch. Sorry, I'm just eating way too fast. Let's search every last inch of this room, Flame. Alright, Bart, please don't go punching the pipes. We took a good look at the pale colored crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. What about this? Don't know what these four machines are for, but they don't seem to be related case. We've learned something important in the course of this investigation. And what's that, I4? If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. Oh, yeah, because that violence is completely unnecessary, I4. You idiot. Alright, let's search for every inch. Yeah, I'm already doing that. A cluster of pipes and some valves. Nothing special about them. Some old electrical panels. We tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. We checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contradictions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Justice, huh? That's odd. I smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall wasn't real in the first place. Someone
So someone or something conjure up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more delicate training if I wish to smash illusionary walls. Do you honestly spend your whole life smashing everything? Jeez! But for now, let us proceed. I am sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Gwen. Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't break a pipe or something. Chill I felt when passing through. It makes me think this could be a work of a ghost type. So you're saying that ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so. Though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumios. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be happier for it. Look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwen! Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around, and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry! Gwen! There she is. We found our missing person. Where's the villain? Who trapped you down here? I don't think she was trapped. I mean, look at her. She's not even tied up. Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all of this? Well, there is no culprit. That's right. In a way, there is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madame? Detective? Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwen. However, she came here of her own pollution. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal out your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Flame. Thanks, Detective. Okay, which Pokemon should I go with? Well, Squabble is not at high level yet, so I'll just use Slowbro for now. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win, so you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. What you're saying up the Mega Chandelure. Chandelure, Mega Evolve, finish them! Yeah, boy, Charizard. Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lack power. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwen? Of course, I was the greatest detective in all Lumios. Flame is a member of Team MC. He also the Reenact Canary Quiz was. I see, and what did you mean when you said, well, deduce? Let's start. You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling the CA Royale, you don't stop even playing non-coms. Your exercise training will keep going and on as keep going on as you climb the ranks of Power Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one Lefty to help me hide down here. That way you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come find me. I had no idea I was causing Professor Justice and my own sister so much trouble. See, Ivor, you can't solve everything with brute strength. Oh, you were. So I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing flame. True then, Flame is my opponent for my next promotion. See for yourself. There is. Plan and stay. Well, seems like I must prepare for our battle. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'd like to look into any case. I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. So, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It almost detectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon help that put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure. Though it was only a Litwood back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quick down here in the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new place, new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term resistance, let's say. course. Ah, jeez. Now I feel bad for Gwen. Maybe I should train up a bit below extra muscle. Could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle, please. Not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwen, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Flame. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Jeez, poor Gwen. I would be pretty mad too at Ivor for his dim-wittedness and needs to destroy everything to fix everything. There's freaking more than just... There's more to life than just punching everything in sight. Come on. That reminds me, I should probably get back to doing Chrono Trigger one day. What was I playing that game? Solitaire has been on the fence recently. I can usually get up and running again with well-placed punch or two, but not this time. Maybe it needs a bigger wallet than I could give. Looks like we're going to need a Pokemon help to kick this thing into action. Pokemon have two categories of attacking moves. You know, physical and special. You can check the moves category on the screen and change your Pokemon's moves. The icon for physical moves will look like a burst of spikes. If a Pokemon gives the Solitaire a wall when applying a physical move, I think it'll fix it. Any other Pokemon for the job. Oh, it's working again. I knew a fine type physical move would do it. sounding like a good threat to fix things up. You sure this machine's okay? It's fine, trust me. This is how we fix all our electrical appliances at the dojo. Oh my god, that's even less safe. You're going to get yourself electrocuted these days. Let's see. Anyway, thanks a bunch. This whole affair would have been stuck without you. That's a water tower. Darn it! At least you were right. Gwen has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in this age, then Pokemon must be afforded to the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my word. I rank into the very top of the CA Royale. Excuse me. Rank A will be mine. Now, Glenn, shall we begin our match? Let's do it. Glenn, please lend me your phone. I promise I would do my utmost not to break it. You better not break it this time. Okay. There are places in life you cannot reach without flying over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Alright, this is justice. Let's go. Looks like my being on the 20 block. unjust. Well, looks like we moved up in the rank. You've been promoted to rank D. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the CA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to best everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. It's true that I asked before. And that I'm terribly at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps this assisted me as my coach. We could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of the master of the dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one more, Glenn. I want to give Glenn my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine vow, please accept this small gift from me. Hey, I got both of them. It was a good match, Link. I'll be honored if he would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Just stop. Seriously, just stop. Now, if we will excuse me, excuse me. And there he goes. Let me just learn this lesson this time. Well, it sounds like you have a lot of fun. You have more like a migraine. I thought that X and Y axis would end up being loose in a missing person's case. X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about the X and Y axis going in different directions, but there's still one where they meet. And time is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. I mean, like how people in Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on things we share. It could be that, or something else like us, all here. What the odds we meet and become friends? Something the matter? Yeah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if some things the matter on the end. Maybe still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, these things are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard as a pass you give before the thing. Maybe this means we finding where our X and Y axis meet. Yeah, I'm be honest, I don't like curry. Good morning. Hey, Nathine. I'm sorry, Turi, or Luda just yet. At least I've been granted a calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Tawny! Do you know where Tawny is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be her helpful self around the sea. That idiot! Probably she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel C promotion spot. So we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary even rampaging Alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello, this is Flame, right? The kid who lives and helps at Hotel C? That's me. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now, I'm coming as a respective of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money of your friend Tawny borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you worked at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tawny has been working so hard to bring the new customers. So I asked that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? About the money. What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Flame? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Tony didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest of the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. But that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Fullhead. We'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they forces others to work for them by imposing an unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems like the only option now is to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ. Especially since they called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, Flame, they already know where to find all of us. I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over there with me, right? Of course. Thanks. I'll feel a lot better than that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. Well, alright. You two would be okay, won't you? Ross Syndicate certainly is disruptible. Yet I've not heard police taking any action. But that way you will. Okay, easy. Well, looks like we got more wild areas to look forward to. And there's one over here too. I'm going to check 14 for a moment. What was she thinking? This area, I guess. Absolutely. Time for a heal up. I'll be right back. Back. I got two options here, Chandlerite and Excadrillite. Welcome to, and thanks for coming to this restaurant. Yeah. Our food and our service are worth 2 stars. Want to try them yourself? We're proud to serve a full ice course feast for a Pokemon bound here in Lincoln. We offered a first taste of this decent delighted at no charge. If you like a simple sample, I'll try. Okay, time for 2-star battle. Okay, time for the second fight. time for the fertile. That's probably the last one. Or not. Stop. I don't think I can handle this one. Darn it. Still bad you couldn't stomach the full force of Pokemon battles. Come again sometime, yeah? That's what I get for using Pokemon that haven't evolved yet. I guess I could try using a victory bell as well. If the game goes down again. Okay, since we know that Pidgeon. Might as well lead off with Escadrille with its Rock Slide attack. Make it check for yourself. Rematch time. bunch of grunts wash away the rust. Hey, look. Hey, looks like we got visitors. Huh? What you want? Got business with the Rust Syndicate? Yes, we're here to walk. Here to talk. Oh, here to talk, huh? Well, I'm on guard duty here. I'm too busy keeping an eye on things to listen to your problems. Maybe I'll crush you in a puzzle about you'll run off and stop bothering us. That means you and me are going to have one match too, well, Earl. What? Hey, you cheated, didn't you? Well, you're never going to make it past me, Garden, see? Hey, shut up. I didn't see you pulling a win on your end either. That was much closer. I lost by a hair. Was particularly a win. You're standing out front of our organization, a place where we need to maintain appearances. I fail to see how you two causing a scene is aiding us in this effort. Now, who are you? Who are our guests? Mr. Felby. Damn guard isn't just busy work. It is a vital role of our organization. Please, do Now then, my name is Phil. What brings you to our humble office today? We're here to discuss Tawny. Oh, then you must be Flynn. Thank you for coming by soon after my call. I can see you weren't talking. That is very well, seriously. But what a shame to find out that this is the kind of people you are. Was there truly a need to humiliate our guard so thoroughly at Horton's? What? I don't know if I can discuss business with people as rude as yourselves, but it would also be rude to me to send you away when you came all the way here. So, how about this? I give you a thrashing and bow, and we call it even. If you don't mind embarrassing defeat, speak to me when you're ready. I wish that someone would have offered a nice song. You're on. I like to do those things, but I'm part of this. Talk first. My approval is hard. I wouldn't want to be involved in office. Not all good. Let's go. What the? Our two stones connect and our bond. Looks like Jari has a mega evolution. Well, somebody's gonna sneak in here, man. Thank you, livestream. I see your Pokemon are a little stronger than I expected. Hey, you healed my Pokemon. Very impressive. Very impressive. For someone so young, I've taken a liberty of healing your Pokemon as a sign of work. Good work. Ah, don't know why I keep saying God. And as a man of my word, I think it's time for us to talk this please fall. Come on, Flame. You should head in after me. The atmosphere in the office is intense. Well, I guess I'm forced to walk. To the elevator, please. Right here, please. These two are here to speak with your boss. And who exactly am I speaking with? They're the kids who are here to discuss our business involving Hotel C. So you two came in place of Tani, eh? She's too good to come here for herself. But tell me, Veldy, why don't our guests have a scratch? You were supposed to crush their spirits, make them more pursuitable. Sorry, boss. They're stronger than they look. You don't say. Well, isn't that interesting? So you two, I take it you're here to talk some sort of deal. Better make it worth my time. I'm sorry, can I ask who are you? This is the boss of the Russet, Mr. Cornwall. Never really wanted the title of boss. I'll have you know. But they'll be. They're shoved in one. Your talents won't exceed my own, so it's only natural I will surrender the boss state to you. Ah! Enough of that. We've got to guess. This isn't the time to be discussing our internal affairs. And where are many manners? And where are my many? Can't seem to talk like a human being. And where are my manners? I kept our guests standing this whole time. Have a seat on those sofas. Why don't you? They're real comfy. Our guests all love them. In fact, they never seem to want to leave them. At least not before agreeing to everything we ask. Now then, let's talk business. Like I said, you better make it worthwhile. Otherwise, who knows what may happen. Ugh. Sorry. Who knows what may happen to you? We promised we're taking this super seriously. We have to come to Tawny's place because we wouldn't get a hold of her. To be honest, though, we're not sure why she came to you for a loan in the first place. I guess I interrupted your friend Tawny's lack of conviction as an attempt to save you from worrying. She's such a caring girl after all. Tell the men, Philby. This whole deal began when I encountered her out helping people in the city. She was lending a hand to a member of our organization, so I asked her if there was any way to help in return. As things, she mentioned that the hotel she was helping and was struggling to get customers. And I thought it was the perfect opportunity to offer our assistance. One of our services is providing Tawny was rather enthusiastic about the idea. She mentioned needing funds to create some promotional videos for the hotel. It was my pleasure to loan her $100 for this purpose. Your friend helped us, so we helped your friend. A few little circle, isn't it? Excuse me? You said the phone said the interest is already up to 1,000? How? Like $1 million? You call that helping? Now, I make sure to indicate the terms friend claimed that if she made a fatal cultivation, guesses would flock to your hotel. So she could pay us back in full the very next day. What? But our fails aren't that great anyway. We'd be lucky if one of them broke even 10 views. And certainly not bringing in a lot of guests. Well, I can't actually matter. Well, I take my national matters very seriously. I even personally learned them, you know. I straight up asked her, are you sure? You're not a pro. Can you really make a fail that good? I told her she shouldn't be over-promising. But she did. So now what I want to know is, what are you two going to do about this situation? We need more time to repay it. Or us. It sounds like we're never going to get our money back, Milby. Listen, I'll tell you what. We can leave the matter of the amount that Tony borrowed between her and us. That way, you two only have to deal with all extra interests she incurred. How do you expect us to deal with it? I'm not opposed. I know having this big old debt sometimes hanging over your head can't be fun. And I doubt you can come up with money anyway. So, I got a proposal. Let me too long. I just want you to take care of little jobs here and there, boss. Do well, and I'll start reducing the interest that I owe both. Why should we believe that you'll actually follow through on it? This kid trying to test my patience. Oh no. Oh no. I shouldn't be losing my temper at all. Rather than sensibilities. Look, I'm cutting you a deal here. Oh, the goodness of I might have. You choose to reject my kind offer, then we'll just show up at the hotel and have a baseball Pokemon show. Every single one of us. So, what do you say? I assume you'll accept. Yeah, I will accept that. Now that's what I like to hear. Pleasure doing business with you. How much will we have to do before the interest is taken care of? And we're done working for you. Well, if you work really, really hard, maybe just one job? Or I could keep giving you more work. It's up to me, really. So you're saying just keep us working for you forever? Oh, don't worry. Probably won't count it. But these jobs will all be for the benefit of the city. Just do your best. And I'm sure everything will go fine. To be clear, the deal is between you two and the rest. Tanya has no qualms. I'll be in touch. Sorry, I don't know how to sound more evil than that. The exit is over there. Kindly do your thing. Don't make a mess on the way out. Phew. I'm I'm so glad we're out there. More than half of me, though. They might. I realize the title is not well made. But let's go. Because now we know firsthand how they rope people into giving free labor forever. Tony is such an idiot. But I guess I can't be that mad when I know she was doing it to help. Hey, won't you clear out already? I'm going to do. As we want to stay here another second. Hopefully, let's head back to Hotel C. Tawny, what the hell did you do? Trying to take loans from loan sharks was a bad idea. What were you thinking? We're back, Naveen. Oh, you're alive, thank goodness. Oh, thanks, Floyd. Sweet of you to worry about us. Floyd was on edge the whole time you two were gone. If you'd been any later, she might have unleashed her light of ruin on the Ross Syndicate. You can't let her do that. We really don't want the Star of Nerf any feud with those guys. That's precisely why I did all I could. To keep Flora calm. So, how did things go? They're using us as unpaid help, just like the rumor said. So what do we do next? We can't really do much until the Rust Syndicate gets in touch about what they want us to do. And we still haven't managed to get hold of Tawny either. For the moment, I guess we should start by figuring out our next steps to TMC. Wait. That's right. It's a strategy meeting time. See, this is why you don't deal with loan sharks, people. These guys are really nasty. But however, I think that's all the time I have left. I would like to keep going, but right now I just got other things to deal with right now. Sorry to cut this short, guys, but plus I don't know if I have a right target. Okay, how about this? Okay. For today. So anyway, here's the right target. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.